All right, this is Sue's 11 Tarot. We are now on Scorpio. I went ahead and pulled some cards. I had to charge the battery. Anyway, so, I'm picking up a little bit of the Gemini energy and the Libra energy. And, what else was I picking up? Yeah, I was picking up Libra and Gemini energy specifically, Scorpio. This is a Scorpio reading. Okay. So, now, okay, so which card was first? Okay. All right, so I'm getting, let me go ahead and I'll go ahead and what's coming up front is there's an older person who's a Scorpio. And, okay, so there could be a feeling of, is this like a life change thing? Okay, but what I'm getting is, okay, this is all sign singles reading. That's interesting because a couple is coming up again. Huh. Okay, but I'm just going to read the energy as it flows in, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so then this is a couple. Okay. And this is somebody that you're with now, but it's like you had to kind of chase them to get with them. And then it's like two people finally admitted that they love each other. Okay. And there's this feeling like trying to discover what love means to the Scorpio. Okay. But what you're good at, Scorpio, is building a strong foundation. I feel like this is somebody that sometimes I feel like this is the Scorpio. It's like they get this longing feeling, this withdrawn feeling, but that's just the deep emotions, right? And if you're with an air sign, okay, if you're with an air sign, sometimes in a connection that might even feel like a disconnect. But there's love here. That's the good news. Okay. And then this trap card was coming up as feeling socially obligated to do or be or act in a certain way, okay, in the public eye. And I feel like that's what this is kind of like there was a desire to kind of break away from that and really dig deep into the soul. Okay. And there could be an image of somebody that seems like you can't get past that. Okay. All right. But this is the thing, though. People's perception of who you are is not who you are. I would focus on this love person, okay. Lovely person, okay, that loves you. Okay, so that's for the couple. Let me get one more card. Okay. So this is even a married couple is coming up now. And it's like interesting. Both sides are desiring deeper connection, but not voicing it. Oh my God, heart open twice. Open heart, keep your heart open, Libra. Oh my God. Okay. So if you're a Libra in here, that's your message. Okay, if you decided to come to the Scorpio next, that's your message. Okay. But what this is, if you're with an air sign, the key is to keep communicating and talking about the depths of your soul to each other so that no matter how old you are together or grow old together, it's like That's the home feeling. Okay. Now what is this? Yeah, I feel like for a while there was like this long focus on work. That's why I was getting like older people. This long focus on work. And now there's some space or breathing room to really explore the connection. This could be the golden years for somebody. Okay, so if you're single and you're older, there's still a potential for your forever person. Okay, so keep working towards that is what Aries energy is. Okay, and they don't, okay, in the Libra reading, it was like the cool emotions was what was causing the disconnect. So that is coming into this reading too. So you want to open like a flower while honoring your feelings and their feelings too here. Okay. Okay. And yeah, it's like going from general to the to the details. Okay. Oh, and if you're doing manifestation and you're single and you're here, they're saying that start like with a broad feeling and then get more specific and feel your way through that specific energy, okay, of what you're desiring. Okay, and then trust what the universe brings you. They may have Aquarius in their chart for someone. Okay. Or they could be like into tech or the forward moving things you would think that are like way out there. Okay. And yeah, okay, so the thing about the air energy, you have to be truthful. Okay. Yeah, okay, so it says step up and lead. So that Aries energy was coming up and it was like all about the action steps. Okay. All right, and then this, see, the big picture was coming up in that Virgo energy that you got in the moon too. It was like it's like this. Okay. I'm just going to use this as an example because that's what's coming up. Okay, now, you may not even have kids yet because this is a singles reading, but it's like this. You have kids, right? And then they have kids, and you may not really like who they hooked up with. But there's something beyond that. It's like everybody's growing pains or growing spurts or learning curve, right? If you understand that we're all here to learn and expand, then the little details of things that manifested that were unwanted could fall away. Something like that. You could focus on the beauty of the grandchildren, for example. Okay. Okay, and for some of you, traveling is what reveals the new pathway for you. Okay. Okay, and then meditation is coming in for you too. That could be that one Aquarius moon. Okay. So this is the thing, right? Know that you're loved by your air sign for someone. Okay. And let's see for singles who is coming towards you in May, because that's what this reading was, but somehow we got onto this track. Okay. All right. So now Libra reading was they were having a hard time showing what they really felt. Okay. So if you're dealing with a Libra, that would bring in the balance if you could both open up. Okay, now there's that. Okay. Cancer, Aquarius. Leo, Scorpio. Oh, for some of you, that's like working on your self-confidence and self-esteem and Having a healthy ego could help you have a better perception of self, would help you have a more open connection. Gemini and Sagittarius. Cancer and Capricorn. That's what I'm getting. Those are the people who want to be with you in May. All right, now since there was a self-esteem thing here, let's get one of these cards. Rest is Rest is not something I need to earn, right? That's very important because, when you don't take the rest you need, you get the grumpies. Okay. I am more than my struggles. I don't need to impress anyone. I will make sure that laughter is a priority in my life. Okay, because I feel like, Scorpio, you make other people laugh, but I feel like what's important here is to make yourself laugh or laugh at your own things, and it'll elevate you. I give myself permission to be the person I want to be, right? Not what everyone else projects and says. Okay. All right. Look in the mirror and say, you are beautiful. I am beautiful. That means the most coming from you. Right. Okay. So it's like, yeah, say it to yourself first, and I feel like it'll come from all different directions. Okay. Even when I am struggling, there is undeniable magic that exists within me. Magic always reveals itself when I'm willing to see it, right? And if you get the rest you need and you're present in the moment, that's when all the wonderful serendipitous moments come in. I don't need to return to the older versions of myself to satisfy people who aren't ready to see how I have changed. Okay. And I feel like that's someone, if you've been a little bit judgmental on somebody and you could let go a little bit of how you perceive them, the new version could actually step in. I leave you with that. Thank you, Scorpio.